Casuarina Square, an iconic shopping centre in the heart of Darwin's northern suburbs. We explore its humble beginnings, its resilience in the face of adversity, and its transformation into the thriving retail and community hub it is today. In 1973, construction of Casuarina Square began in what was then a very different Darwin. At the time, many considered Darwin a wild frontier town, known for its beer-drinking championships and crocodile hunting. The construction of the shopping centre took place throughout the wet and dry seasons.
The weather was one of the major problems, trying to get a truck through. There's all the damage done to the roads, trying to get a big truck load of steel here from Queensland to Darwin is impossible.
Officially opened on 23 May 1973, the air-conditioned space featured a Coles supermarket, over 20 specialty retailers and undercover car parking.
That was really a momentous occasion because most people were pleased about the proposed development, but there were also, much to my amusement, some of those naysayers that kept saying, all the way out to Casuarina, what are they thinking? That won't make a profit because these people were very Darwin city-centric. And this was a big development out of the city and in the suburbs. Oh, shock horror. So that was the very first I remember of the whole beginning of what is a flourishing centre.
But in 1974, disaster struck. On 24 December, Cyclone Tracy decimated Darwin's northern suburbs, causing billions of dollars of damage. Casuarina Square, newly finished, was badly damaged and most housing in the area was destroyed.
I was involved in a damage assessment, but I knew there was quite a bit of damage done to the shopping centre. That cyclone was exceptionally big. My house got blown over too.
More than half of Darwin's population was evacuated to southern states, but the community persevered. In 1976, 1,400 new cyclone-resistant homes were built in Anula and Woollahgi. Casuarina Square was rebuilt and reopened on 4 September 1975.
It was extraordinary. Darwin was going through the rebuilding phase. Many people were living in very makeshift accommodation, caravans under their houses, or the downstairs room that they'd kind of tarted up to make it livable for a while. So they came to Casuarina because we had shopping, and we had, most importantly, air conditioning. Back then, it was such a special place because it was really a gathering place and provided just, I suppose, a little bit of relief for those who had been traumatised and who were attempting to get back into their daily lives.
On July 1, 1978, the Northern Territory gained self-government, boosting economic confidence.
It was just very much, let's give it a go. There were no barriers. And if people were prepared to invest time, energy and financially, it was just a wonderful opportunity. And it just brought us that step forward, having come through the rebuilding of Darwin. And so it was just this new energy that was coming to town.
The newfound confidence led to the construction of a second stage, which included a Kmart and more specialty stores.
Stage 2 of the shopping centre, when it expanded to 65 shops, and that was in early 1979. There was such an energy around the city because this was something good for economic development. It created a lot of trust in the future, I suppose, and everyone was just looking forward to it. We had a wonderful opening party, and the way the locals responded to this exciting new project or new extension that was happening. And I think that was really important for the territories growing up. And remember, we'd only had self-government a little while earlier. So this kind of brought us to an era where we're coming of age. And I think that was a really important milestone for Darwin.
By 1980, Darwin's population was booming. As the city grew, so did Casuarina Square. In 1985, the Stage 3 extension opened, featuring a high-ceilinged food court area and the Northern Territory's first McDonald's drive-through. The shopping centre quickly became a favourite among northern suburbs residents.
Wonderful. I mean, I've lived in the northern suburbs for years, nearly 50 years here, and I've watched it grow and it's developed. Some of the tenants have changed, that's normal. They've expanded it, which is good. They've made provision for disabled parking, which I applaud. And the management over the years has been responsible to community feedback because it's a community centre. It's not just a shopping centre.
It was really a meeting place for the community, and during the week we could set the time. We could set our watches and walk out and know that it was 10 a.m. because the people had come in for their smoko, and they'd be there at smoko time. We had a wonderful bakery who used to bake particularly to bring everything out of the oven at 10 a.m. And the tradies, everyone came in. So it was a very special and important place at that time.
In 1997, the Stage 4 extension was completed, adding a Woolworths supermarket and even more specialty retailers. With the development of the quarter during 2016, Casuarina Square transformed into a modern retail centre, becoming the heart of the northern suburbs community.
I love the variety of food available. I like different styles. I like to develop my own style. And I've always been able to find the things that I want at Casuarina. Go there and have a meal for lunch if you're not working, and it cheers you up. There's other like-minded people. You get smiling faces. The traders always smile.
On 31 March 2022, Sentinel Property Group completed the purchase of Casuarina Square from GPT Group. With on-site accommodation, the shopping centre serves as a lively gathering place for locals, students and visitors alike.
What a wonderful opportunity it has been for me standing back here now as a mature person and to look at the growth and development and to see what is happening. And I'm just so thrilled for the new owners with the thoughts and the ideas and the plans that they have going forward. Wonderful.
From its beginnings as a small shopping centre in a frontier town to its present-day status as a thriving retail and community hub, Casuarina Square has been an integral part of Darwin's growth and development. Join us as we celebrate the resilience, progress and community spirit that make Casuarina Square the heart of Darwin.